Good afternoon. Welcome to another ride with Olunka. I have with me two young, adorable ladies. Now my friend, like my friends, we've had a good conversation before, but we are now going to have another nice conversation here. Please tell my people about yourself.
My name is Lindsey Cameron. I'm a professor of management at the University of Pennsylvania in Philadelphia, and I teach and study business, particularly around the gig economy.
Great. How about you?
Oh, I'm Mercy, Sana Mensa.
Okay, nice.
I'm a research assistant, a freelancer.
That's nice. So if you have any research jobs around town, my people, you want to connect with Mercy, can you send in your socials so that maybe somebody can
Oh,
get it
so
in?
they can connect with me through email, which is mercysm30@gmail.com.
Please come again, say it again slowly. Yeah.
mercysm30@gmail.com. You can also find me on LinkedIn,
Yeah.
Mercy Sana Mensa,
Okay.
and then Facebook, and then Instagram is still Mercy Sana Mensa.
Okay.
I recommend Mercy. She's
Great.
amazing.
Great. So we she's Lindsay. Tell us about your whole. I know you told me early on that you did Uber, like you worked with Uber, like as an Uber driver. So tell us your experience, how you like the experience you had, and how many years you worked with as an Uber driver in the states, and
So-
which states did you do?
So I started studying the gig economy because my mother lost her job during the Great Recession around 2008. And that's happened to more and more Americans, particularly ones that are older. And my mom had to do a lot of gig jobs to sort of pay the bills and to keep the mortgage paid. And so I became interested in what is this new type of work that individuals are sort of being forced to do because they just aren't able to find other jobs. So in my when I was in my PhD program at the University of Michigan, I started working for Uber on and off for about 3 years. I drove in Washington, D.C., and then I did interviews with drivers, about 60 drivers that I've now followed for 5 years in 22 cities in the United States and Canada. And this is now part of a bigger project where I'm looking at ride-hailing drivers in 6 different countries. But I also study other parts of the gig economy, so food delivery, package delivery, handyman services. How we use apps to help facilitate getting work done.
Nice. That's nice. So how many years did you do how many years were you an Uber driver?
So I worked on and off for a period of 3 years. So I would work, and then I would take a break, and then I would work, and then I would take a break. So it's for research purposes.
Oh, okay. That's nice. Mercy, have you ever had a bad experience with any Uber driver or Bolt driver or any ride hailing app?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Yes.
How about a good experience?
Good experience. When they have to call me, and then I say, okay, I'm not at my pickup point,
Yeah.
but kindly wait for me.
Okay.
They do wait.
Okay. That's nice. That's a thumbs up for we drivers here in Ghana. But Lindsay, tell us about your experience as a passenger in the States. We will then compare it to maybe I don't know if you've had an experience driving like as being a passenger here in Ghana.
A few.
Okay.
So I've had really good experiences driving and really negative experiences, or as a passenger. I remember I used to talk to all the drivers because I was doing research.
Yeah.
And this one man says, I remember you. You're a student studying ride hailing. And he pulled out this book where he writes every single person who's ever been in his Uber. And it's more than
Wow.
6,000 people. And he flipped through the book, and it was my name in it from 2 years before. And it said, student at University of Michigan studying ride hailing, 5-star, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. And that was a really good feeling, to be known and to be
Wow.
remembered after 2 years. But I've had really negative experiences. I once was getting in a car, and I think it was around the elections. And so we were talking about the elections and climate change and politics and, I think this was before the virus. But, it was a conversation where we were talking about a lot of different things, and I thought it was going really well. I served in the U.S. government, and he congratulated me for serving my country and how he was proud of me. And then I said something toward the end, and he got really upset at me, and he started screaming, "Go back to your country. If you don't like America so much, go back to your country." I'm a descendant of George Washington and slaves. I've been in my country for hundreds of years, much longer than this white man had been. And so it was very painful to have this man screaming at me that I should go back to my country, when it's my country too. I'm a citizen.
Yeah.
And he dropped me off right in front of my house. And now he knew where I was living, this crazy man. And I'm sad to say that, I haven't experienced this in Ghana, but I know my good friend here has, about people not being polite and using sort of racial slurs against individuals when there's no reason to do that at all.
Yeah. How about your experience with drivers here in Ghana? Have you had? How many days have you been in Ghana actually?
So this trip to Ghana, I haven't been here very long this time. Maybe.
Oh, this is not your first time?
No, it's my second time here.
Oh, nice.
So I've lived in West Africa before for some time, but this is my second trip to Ghana. I helped teach a class here in Ghana maybe about 10 years ago. We went to Cape Coast and East Legon.
Yeah.
But this time I've only been here so far for 4 days. But the rides have been very nice. The same as in America, the way the app works. But the AC, this is different here. Because the AC is not always on. And one time we asked for AC, and he said, "Are you going to give me a New Year's gift?" And I was like, "What is happening? There's no AC.
Oh,
Tell us
Lord.
about the AC."
Oh my God. You put me on the spot. Okay, so let me tell you the whole truth about this. There's no drive, like a lot of drivers will tell you like our AC is not working. As you can see, my AC is working. Let me just turn it
It
up
is
a bit.
working. I'm getting some air in here.
As you can see, I don't know. Okay, so drivers say they don't have air conditioning working in their car because looking at the fuel cost, per liter in town, and the amount you make at the end of the day after you buy your fuel and you pay your service fee, you basically have nothing. Should you add air conditioning to your work, you go home with a negative balance. You understand? So that's why drivers actually just want the increase, like Bolt and Uber and Yango and all these apps, to increase their prices. Now, when they do that, not the driver is not going to only enjoy. The company is going to enjoy. Now, if I'm paying 25% of my service fee to Uber, and I'm making 200 cedis a day, that's 50 cedis. You get it? And after I buy my fuel for maybe 100 cedis or maybe 120 cedis, at the end of the day, I'm going to take 30 cedis or maybe let's say 50 cedis home. That's the minimum. That's what you can take home. I know if you do 200 cedis, depending on the car you use. Now, if you use a car like mine, you're buying just around that amount of fuel a day, taking maybe 50 cedis home. Now, if you are to use air conditioning, you're going to buy close to 130 cedis. You get it? So at the end of the day, you basically have nothing. So it's just a way of saying, okay, increase. Now, where it benefits the company is, if you are to increase the prices. Now, if a short trip is going for maybe 8 cedis, now 8 cedis, and I'm to make 10 trips, or maybe, and I get you're going to make more money. Now, if I'm getting more money at the end of the day, say maybe now I make 300 cedis, you're going to charge me 225% of 300 Ghana cedis. So instead of making 200 cedis, I'm going to make more money, and you make more service fee. So it's advisable for both parties. And now it becomes more advisable for the rider because you now have the air conditioning working. You enjoy your ride more. So I mean, everybody gets to win. Now you end up seeing less drivers. Like we have a lot of drivers who are now competing each other for trips. Now, if I have I have a target, if I make a day, I'm okay. If I make that target in a short time, I can go off. But because we are a lot now and the price is still the same, I need to stay up and work all these hours. Now I'm hurting myself. Like I told you, I have serious back pains. Serious back pains. But if I should show, I have a great friend here that supports me. My back. I mean, it's a win-win for everybody. I mean, maybe the riders won't understand the fact that it's supposed to be increased, but hey, I mean, when the surge is there during Christmas, and I mean, I don't know about you, you were in town during Christmas. You were in town.
But I've experienced the surge.
You would see crazy amounts of money, and I mean, they pay it. So it's a service. Once they need a service, it's gonna. I'm not saying increase it to an exuberant amount, but I mean something that would be reasonable for everybody. It's just the best. It's just the best. My viewers, you might notice that we are not moving because we are stationed. We just had a quick interview, and I mean we just wanted to record this. It's a nice conversation we've had initially. It's just sad that I didn't bring my movable mount so I can record what we had inside. But it's a great conversation we had inside. I loved every bit of it, and I'm very, very grateful for this interview and for this video we are recording. I'm really, really grateful. All I want to say is, my viewers, please watch, like, subscribe, comment. I mean, whatever she said that you side with, let me know. Whatever maybe I might have said something you didn't like, you might as well let me know. I mean, if you like what I said, you can also let me know. Comments, just share your opinions about this whole Uber thing in Ghana and all the air conditioning and all that. And up until next time we meet again, we'll have a great conversation. So stick and stay. Another episode will come to you on Ride with Olonka. Bye.
Bye.